Hello, this is Jonny Smail with words of motivation. Imagine a time in which you were stuck in life. What caused it? What brought you to that point? Can you remember a time when you were stuck? I know I can. In this life, in this beautiful life that we have, you will only have two choices on everything that you do. You will either act or don't. That is it. It boils down to two fundamental choices. Do or don't. So what got you to that point where you were stuck? What stopped you from acting? Was it a fear? Generally, it's a fear. And as I told you before, folks, there's only two fears in this world. You were only born with two types of fears. Fear of loud noises and the fear of falling. Everything else is a construct of our imagination, manifested onto ourselves by society and our friends, family, and relatives. Unfortunately, the fears are projected onto us. Ignore fears for a moment. We are talking about the process of acting. Now, what do we do about this? How do we create a sense of urgency, a sense of want to act? Try the countdown method. Now, this lady from NASA adapted this countdown method because she believes that us humans, we only have about 5 seconds after a thought enters our head until we think of something new, forget about it, or talk ourselves out of whatever it is that we were thinking of. So the next time a thought enters your mind in which would be beneficial for you, like reading a book, doing 10 push-ups, eating healthy, grabbing an apple, or making a call to a loved one. Try this. Count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Count down in your head and then do. What this does is it creates activation energy. Activation energy is what we lack in this world right now. It's not just a general motivation to get out and go. It's the motivation to start to get up and go. Just like that lawnmower that can't start after sitting all winter. It needs a little bit of a tune-up. So sometimes we need to tune up our own mind with a new process, such as counting down. We've all been subject to a countdown in our life, either a countdown to stop doing something or a countdown to act. And how many times you see in a movie a countdown leads to an action? It usually does. Whether you got to cut a wire or save someone from some other horrendous act. Forget the movies for a second, or TV. So this activation energy will help you get rolling. Because we all know that it's the start of something new is when it's the hardest. It's the start of going to the gym, in which is painful. It's the start of reading a new book once you haven't read in years. That is hard to maintain your concentration. It's the start of eating healthy when you are used to fast food. That's a hard thing to do. So in this life, just like your emotions, your thoughts, your beliefs, and your words, they are a choice. Everything is a choice. And those choices are only two: act or don't. The choice is yours, not mine. So the next time you think about doing something good for yourself, you think about doing something that will help you shift into the better version of yourself, into that higher self, act. Will you acquiesce back into the gravitational pull of your own normality? Or will you punch through the stratosphere of your greater self? That is a choice left to you and you alone. Act or don't.